We have launched Bair Analytics Dashboard. In this dashboard, we are specifically gauging their lesson planning, which have been done by teachers. Drop-down filters that likely belong to a dashboard, providing flexibility for users to customize the data view. Here's a detailed breakdown of each drop-down region. This drop-down allows users to filter the data by different geographical regions. Cluster. The cluster drop-down likely lets users filter by clusters. Branch ID. This drop-down allows users to filter data based on the specific branch ID. Branch name. Complementing the branch ID, this filter lets users select a branch by its name. Class name. This drop-down filters data based on the name of the class. Subject name. This allows users to filter the data by the subject. Employee ID. A filter based on employee ID lets users narrow down data related to specific staff members. Employee name. This drop-down complements employee ID by allowing users to filter data based on the name of the employee. Month and year. This filter enables users to view data specific to a selected month and year. Week. Users can select a specific week to get granular insights into lesson planning or employee performance during that time. Date range. This date range picker allows users to filter the data for a specific time frame. Most left charts are scorecards displaying key summary statistics for lesson planning. Here's what it says. Total lesson planned, 26,194, 175 branches, 11 classes, 23 subjects are being planned for across these branches and classes. The chart's title, Region-Wise Lesson Planned, is bar chart that shows the number of lessons planned annually, categorized by regions. Next chart is a line graph named Month-Wise Regional Lesson Planned, is displaying regional lesson plan month-wise for 3 regions. Branch-Wise Low to High Lesson Planned provides a summary of lesson planning by branch, organized from lowest to highest in terms of lessons planned. The data is broken down by region, cluster, and branch ID, offering a clear view of lesson planning distribution across various branches. The Class-Wise Low to High Lesson Planning chart presents a summary of lesson planning for each class, arranged from the lowest to the highest number on the basis of month and year in which lessons are planned. The Subject-Wise Low to High Lesson Planning chart provides a summary of lesson planning by subject, organized from the lowest to the highest number of lessons planned on the basis of month and year. The Employee-Wise Low to High Lesson Planning chart summarizes the lesson planning contributions of each employee, organized from the lowest to highest number on the basis of month and year in which lessons are planned. The Branch-Wise Weekly Lesson Planning chart provides a summary of lessons planned by branches on a weekly basis. It categorizes the data by region, cluster, branch ID, branch name, and week, showing the number of lessons planned per week. The Class-Wise Weekly Lesson Planning chart provides a summary of lessons planned by classes on a weekly basis. It categorizes the data by region, cluster, branch ID, branch name, and week, showing the number of lessons planned per week. The Subject-Wise Weekly Lesson Planning chart provides a summary of lessons planned by subjects on a weekly basis. It organizes the data by subject and week, displaying the number of lessons planned for each subject during each week. The Employee-Wise Weekly Lesson Planning chart provides a summary of lessons planned by employees on a weekly basis. It organizes the data by employee and week, showing the number of lessons planned by each employee during each week. The Branch, Class, Subject, and Month-Wise Weekly Lesson Planning chart provides a detailed breakdown of lessons planned by class and subject for each week. The data is organized by region, cluster, branch ID, branch name, class name, subject name, and week, showing the number of lessons planned during each week. In this chart, employee is added, so the employee, branch, class, subject, and month-wise weekly lesson planning chart provides a detailed summary of lesson planning for different employees across various branches, classes, and subjects.